All right, welcome everyone to tonight's Timmy Time live stream. That's what it is. Not the Mr. Spicy Show, not No Man's Sky. It's Timmy Time, the Timmy Time live stream. So yeah, of course that's what we're going with. We're back with some more No Man's Sky, of course. We're gonna do some testing tonight. I'm actually gonna do a good bit with the farming stuff tonight because I have been making some money. I'm up to almost 350 million now. I was like 250 last live stream. Some more chlorine expansion worked nicely, but mostly it's been this very nice big farm system going, and I have been very much testing and confirming counts on all of this. I have a nice little spreadsheet going that I'm going to be switching back and forth between the video and that to confirm everything. But basically, yeah, I've got a farm for liquid explosive that makes quite a bit of money. Just a lot of plants, and it works very well. Let's see, I'm right at 10 million every day for a harvest cycle. 16 hours for everything to grow fully. 10 million for a harvest cycle. So it is really useful. And then I've got a new one I'm going to test with tonight that I've already been working on. We'll kind of finalize the numbers in my spreadsheet, see how everything works. And assuming that my numbers are all calculated right, same as with this one, I'll know more about that farming option. Find it very interesting. Somehow I managed to collect that one all the way over there. It's not a matter of, oh, you could reach that one. It gives me problems collecting the one on the opposite side of one of these at times, but somehow, like right now, it's not letting me target that one when I look at it. I have to look to the side of it. But I can target across the room at another one. Yeah, targeting is still really weird in this. I know they did like a minor update, but I didn't see any real notes about what that fits. We're gonna get all of this. This is 13 liquid explosive in this entire harvest. So yeah, right at 10 million. There doesn't seem to be any fluctuation on the liquid explosive really in terms of what you sell it for, because I haven't seen a place yet where I could buy it in any quantity. So it doesn't seem to be affected by you being able to crash the market, sell large amounts, cause the value to drop. So it seems consistently around the same every time. There we go. Now some of this I will actually need some of these supplies for the new farming mechanic as well, because there are really 3 predominant farms I see people recommending. But I've also looked at the value some people have quoted, and like, you know, oh, you collect Mordite, you know, plant and you get this much, and even the wiki was saying it was a certain amount. I was getting different stuff, and then the wiki got updated on certain things. So there we go. That's 13 liquid explosive worth. Let me get that moved. So yeah, 13 unstable gel, 13 acid. And just to make sure I didn't have anything excess left over where I was when I originally did it, and things changed and like something happened with the update of the game and it started doing different values, I get leftovers in my production on the freighter, but not this. So yeah, I end up with that much left and make 13 liquid explosives. So 10 million. Welcome, Unforgiven. Thanks for coming and joining in. Of course, the Timmy Show, Timmy Time. Yeah, there we go. 13 liquid explosive. And it always shifts where it is. Sometimes it's way down here, sometimes it's up higher. Apparently my value has dropped a little bit. I was getting just over 10 million. Now I've got a little less than 10 million, but there we go. Up another 10 million basically. And that's every day. That's every 16 hours, which works. Because usually if I get to play, I get to play one time a day. I'm not playing 2 or 3 sessions a day at different times. Now, the other farm I am actually testing, and I'm going to grab some additional supplies from up top real quick. I also set up the biodome with some plants to start getting some stuff that I would need for specialty items here and there. We're going to grab those. I did redecorate a little bit. Got some gamma weed, which I was needing. Stuff. Frost crystal, faecium, gravitino balls, and star bulb. So I have supplies. Alright, and I think I still have room for some gravitino storage. Oh yeah, that's oh yeah, gamma root. There you go. I have it with a lot of gamma root when I went out farming for it, so I'd have supplies for all the stuff here. I think I'm going to end up just keeping the ones up top, because that's the liquid or living glass farm supplies. I don't think I'm going to end up keeping a living glass farm. I'll just use the biodome to have the few pieces I need for that sort of stuff. Now, we're going to drop down, and I'm going to point out, ladders are still so screwy in this. I had this lined up, tried to place it, it failed to place, then it would not let me place it. I closed the game, reopened it, let me place the floor panel right away. Oh, Yuso10, hello, thanks for joining in. Glad to have you on board. So, yes, living glass. Oh, hello, Madison. The stream is late. Or later than usual, because in the US we have daylight savings time, and our clocks were, you know, nationwide set to change back. Nobody else in the world does it, and unfortunately, while I've adjusted for everything else to stay at the same time, this is the one thing I do each week I cannot adjust, because to do it at the normal time would mean I somehow have to, the minute I step outside my job and leave work for the day, I instantly am at home ready to live stream. So yeah, it throws this one stream off. Everything else is going to be the same time because I can work around that. This is just the one I cannot work around. So it's going to be starting an hour later than it has been in the past. Alright, so let's see. That is... Can't remember how much living glass I did for that. I only want to do like half of the floor living glass. So basically, if I not hit the Windows key. So I have to make lubricant, and then I have to make glass, and it's 5 glass per living glass, which is nice. I mean, a great way to make glass without having to go and get the silicate stuff. I think I actually end up making excess on this than what I need. This is, I'm sure this is not the most dead-on efficient one. Yeah, okay, so I should have 20 glass total to go with this. So that goes to living glass. And there we go. So yeah, it just moves my glass around. I think I actually ended up making 4 glass extra because I have 15 and 1, I think is what it was. But yeah, there we go. So living glass does not make as much money. Unfortunately. Really, from what I've seen and what I've calculated so far, and I'm still testing this, living glass makes less per item. But the advantage of living glass, which is why some people like it, is if you play multiple times a day, because it has a 4-hour growing cycle. It means every 4 hours you can get a full harvest. And so, let's say I've got room for 13 explosives right now per floor. If I did the same amount, 13, I would end up, actually could, I think, get 14 in the same amount of trays. I wouldn't make as much money. It'd be like 7.5 million every cycle. But if I played in the morning, and then played in the middle of the day, like at least 4 hours later, and then I played another 4 hours later at night, at 7.5 million every 4 hours. So it's better if you could play a lot during the day to use a living glass at least 4 hour intervals. But I typically can only play one time a day, so the ones that are 16 hours work better for me. Mining base. What kind of mining base are you talking about? Like, mining what? Because I've also seen that, other than the time to swap things around, one of the most effective ways is an oxygen farm. Which is one other thing I'm going to build. That's probably going to be my next one that I build, honestly, is an oxygen farm. I want to test every single possibility of how to make money in the game and be able to give a true breakdown of, like, this is why this works well, this is why you'd want to use it, as opposed to everybody saying, yeah, use living glass because it's 4 hour, you know, turnaround. Well, turnaround of 4 hours for me doesn't help. Let's see, we're going to be doing another one today, too. I'm going to start work on the circuit boards, because if you make circuit boards, I think it actually will come out better in the end than the the liquid explosive. I think is the most possibly, you know, most efficient in terms of the actual money output. But I'm going to need some solar vine. Yeah, and phosphorus. How much phosphorus do I have still? I have enough phosphorus to get started, and I have star bramble, frostwort, and a chino cactus already. Really, I'm just missing the solar vine. That's the only thing I'm missing. So, oh, and also I want to show you know how I've got my layout done. I did change things because if you've watched before, I had this as a 2-level cuboid room where you actually step down a level, and I basically took that level out, rebuilt everything in this level, and then built down an extra gap between them, so I have 2 floors, and then spent like 15 minutes fighting with getting the ladders and the floor piece to work right. I figure, you know, this farm will be 2, maybe 3 floors of stuff for me to be able to harvest from to make money. Maybe just a floor, or maybe I might do some stuff outside coming off of another piece, because you can also do the biodomes. Biodomes are nice in that if you build with the ladder in the middle, you get 16 spaces to plant any of the farming plants. But if you build where it's got a door, you lose 3 of those, so you get 13. So really, it's very efficient. A lot of people use that because of that reason. But to me, I like the fact that I could just say, well, here's 4 in a hydroponic tray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next tray, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were here earlier, you didn't come in late. You saw how quickly I managed to harvest that entire floor out. And with this, it'd be, you know, go into the room, especially if you're climbing ladders to save space and have the 16 slots. You have to climb up the ladder to each one, circle around, harvesting them all, climb back down, go to the next one, climb up, harvest them all. There's that extra work and, you know, travel time that I factored into it, which is why I didn't do a full set of biodomes. But I think I will end up building, like, actually, you know, I might take that one out and put another floor on top of that with 3 biodomes going out, or maybe a biodome on top of that. I've kind of realized that I'm not going to do any creature farming because there's no creatures nearby to come and eat the pellets here. So I'm going to have to build another base for the creatures. And, oh, there it is. Right there at the cursor, I have my little emergency water place because there is a gas pocket there, something with oxygen. I may try to build a little collection thing out to there, but more likely I'm going to find another place and build an oxygen farm simply for doing the chlorine expansion, because chlorine expansion is another good way to make some money in the game. if I do an oxygen farm, it'll save me trouble of having to go and, you know, buy oxygen everywhere. I think I might have some selenium. Or the solarium. One of those. I feel like I have some, but I could be very wrong. I'm trying to gather all the plant things that I can find now and just keep them since I have storage space. Oh, let me dump my excess stuff here. All that. Oh yeah, we need to go get some solar vine. Where's my solar vine options? Cactus, flesh, no, no. Wish there was a search option on your planets and say like, what planets have this? I have not found that yet. It'd be so easy to just be able to say, yeah, solar, and oh hey, there we go, selenium. All right, so we're going to the Hakuna Matata system. Or Hakuna Mafuta system, that's what it is. There we go. Peter, you were my Satisfactory early access gameplay. I'm not getting that. I did play it, and I kind of got bored with it because it felt too much like work. That's why I haven't bothered going back to it. Yes, Guy, I did see Subnautica downloaded an update, and I was looking at the notes, and all I saw in the notes was there was like a lot of bug fixes and stuff. Not, hey, by the way, here's, you know, your below zero update that everybody's been waiting for. Which I did some more reading, and it's very disappointing actually from what I saw. Unless they change it. The last I saw them mention for the below zero full content release update is they're releasing most of the content, not all of the content. They're actually, unless they change it, they're planning to hold out the very end of the storyline from that update, which, you know, you say full content release, that kind of says full content, not full content, but minus this 20% of it. So I feel like it's gonna be a bit disappointing still when that big update finally drops for below zero. The latest update, no mods? Did they break the mods? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, then there's gonna be a lot of people that are mad about that. Hi Parsa, thanks for joining in. Yeah, I agree, Yuso. They should have done something where, well, I'd say maybe not release the whole storyline when it's finished. At least, you know, don't claim it's full content release and then say, oh, by the way, we're holding back content. You know, if they say, this is full non-story content, meaning all the unlocks will be there in some regard. You know, everything you can build will be available to build. All that will be done. And then on full release in 2020, we'll give you the full storyline. You know, I could understand that. I could also understand them doing like the Forest where they release it and then come full release date 2020. Oh, by the way, we changed the story a little bit. You know, it's still mostly the same, but we changed something. So now you get to play through it again. Old game. Yes, okay, so they broke the modding for it. I'm sure if they broke it, it's simply a matter of the Q mods getting updated to support it. Unless they did something specifically that has completely blocked like unsigned code or whatever. Oh, Madison, I'm sorry your internet's acting up. Yeah, that has me worried a bit, because if they've done something where it's like, guess what, we don't like people using mods, so we're gonna make it where you can't use mods. Well, be like, congratulations, devs, you just made it where now I have no interest in playing the game anymore. I've already played it multiple times. I've put in my time with it, and I like having mods now. If they took mods completely away where it's not going to be usable that way anymore, I probably won't be playing it. That'll probably end up meaning the end of the Subnautica live streams now. But, you know, they'd have to do something special, like code protection. You know, if you use unsigned code or something like that, it won't let you run the game. I'm sure it's just a matter of Q mods getting updated. Ah, hi. I think this is my third unknown grave that I have found to get the glyph from. Yep. I'm assuming at some point, whenever I get all 16, I'm going to have, like, some super cool thing. I'm being attacked. I don't know if he actually hit me or if he just, like, bumped me, like, you're in my spot. Yeah, okay, let me recharge. Oh, of course I did. Of course I'm out of range. Oh, come on. How am I not close enough still? I've got that little teleport thing. The long-range teleport for my ship, and it's still is such a short range on it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pump. There we go. I landed because I thought there was some solar vine. What's the good option? I guess I'm gonna go there. Parsa, what I'm doing is trying to get some solar vine, so I have the last ingredient I need for a new farm test. I don't have any solar vine or solarium, whatever it is that you get from it. I need that. Everything else I have, and we're gonna do a initial setup for a new money-making farm. I've already been through my current farms that I have going and made my money. So now I just need, yeah, selenium. Alright, where's Fireberry? Fireberry. Okay, that's kind of buggy. You know, I'm looking at this, trying to tag, and instead it wants to make me climb in my ship that I'm not even really looking at. Alright. Go test this out. Oh. The devs are making Below Zero different from the original game? You'd think that wouldn't be the case, but if that's the case, then maybe that explains why Below Zero is not as good as the original right now. Why Below Zero so far just feels disappointing. Maybe the original devs just say, you know what, we made money. We're just gonna hire other people so we don't have to do the work anymore. And that's where the problem lies, is the people they hired don't have the same passion that they had when they were making the original one. Yeah, I scanned you. That's a weird looking, like a bug slash animal creature looking thing. Pulpy roots. Yeah, I got some of those. Fireberry. I'm gonna go worry about the tech modules. I've almost unlocked everything. I guess we're going that way. So, if I play the old Subnautica, like right now, if I open that game, it's gonna start just breaking all my old saves. Is that what you're saying? Because I back up my stuff, so... You know, if that's the case, I can easily restore from my backup. That being said, if I knew exactly what files to restore, I could restore all of my files from the backup and have my old Subnautica back. I just don't see them saying, yeah, we're going to disable mods on this because we don't want you using mods. If you don't like the game as it is, then don't play it. I don't see them doing that because that would be a good reason for people to say, well, I guess I'm not buying your sequel game then, you know? I mean, if I had not bought Below Zero already and the dev said, yeah, we're taking modding out because we don't want you modding, I would be like, okay, I'm not buying Below Zero then. I'm not going to support you. Do I like Outlast 2? It's okay. It's definitely one I found interesting to play the 2 times I went through it, but it's not one that I would say I'd be jumping at playing again. Like, I probably will never play it again. It's a good game for what it is. It's just not my style of game that I like to play the most. You know, there's only like the replay value in that is doing it on the most difficult setting, which is the one where if you die, you have to start over. There's no saves, nothing like that. And basically, you have to play it in one sitting, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I don't think I'll ever be playing that again. Let's see. Alright, that's a good bit of selenium. Let me look at my notes for... To build 13 individual piece production farm of circuit boards, I would need 1,700 selenium. But yeah, I'm actually good. I've got enough. That's enough for me to, well, that is enough for me to make a test farm. Wow, look at that. Not enough fuel in launch thruster. And it just kept doing that even after I refilled it. Oh. Below Zero will have different devs to give them more experience. I'm sorry, I don't get that. That just doesn't sound logical there. Marsa, I have never played Roblox. I'm sorry, I don't have an interest in that, but glad you're watching me while you play something else. Thank you for that. No, I do not like the sea truck. I think the sea truck is one of the most poorly implemented things in Below Zero. It is one of the most illogically designed new elements of the game. Like, looking at even modern submarines and things like that, it is so poorly designed in terms of efficiency. It's just laughable. You know, it's supposed to be a mobile base that you can deploy and leave, and yet it really isn't. It's just, it's a sea moth with attachments. Instead of having upgrade slots to add certain things, it's just a sea moth with attachments. That's all it is. I've looked at some mods for this. I'm trying to stick to standard No Man's Sky right now, USO, because I want to make sure I don't have anything that taints any of my testing stuff. So, like, I don't want, you know, to put in a mod that causes some tweak that inadvertently changes the values I'm getting off of plants. Even if it wasn't meant to, it does it because it's tweaking something else. So I'll do mods later. I'm just trying to do it you know, for right now, no mods. The leaders of the devs have stepped down and give it to less experienced guy. Yeah, basically they said, we made all the money, we made the original one, we don't want to do the work now, so we're just gonna let you guys, you know, learn while you do this. Guy, I promise you, if you give it a couple of days, I'm sure somebody's going to update the QMods installer for mods to work again. I mean, it did not take long for them to get it set up to make QMods work for below 0. And I haven't even actually tried playing. I'm actually looking to see if anybody's made a note right now on it. QMods, it doesn't say anything about the new one has been updated for that. Of course, it does say that it doesn't work on experimental builds. It does not work with the Nitrox mod. And after installing any official update, you simply need to reinstall QMod Manager. That's what it says there. So you make sure you did do like a reinstall on that. Yeah, Prime Sonic, I don't know if he would is the one that would fix that or not. I know he'll be working on some mod at least. He's not going to sit back and let it sit there and not get fixed. It's probably something they changed in the code that just broke the Q mods instead of them just completely blocking mods. Again, I don't see the devs blocking mods because that would be honestly a really bad mood on their side. That would be like saying, sorry, we don't like you, you know, playing the game in a way that is different from what we want you to play it as. So you're I can't take any smaller stacks on that. So yeah, you're just stuck. You know, if you don't like it the way we originally made it, then don't play it. I'm sure they wouldn't say that sort of thing. I'm trying to also get my resources put together for this. Let's see. Oh, that could be a problem. I will need some dioxide. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I don't need a lot. I think I can probably get at least a little bit started. Let's see, I know I got, yeah, the selenium, the phosphorus. Where is it? Paraffinium. For a full-size farm, I would need a lot of paraffinium, and then, where is it? I know I have some. Pyrite. Yeah, I've got plenty of pyrite. So this is gonna be for circuit boards, which may actually be a better combination than the liquid explosive in the end. I'm gonna start on this side and work my way back. Let's not storage, yeah, farming. So I need all right, let me adjust again. I'm switching back between video and my spreadsheet here. So if I'm doing one of these, I need 3 solar vines, 6 star bramble, 2 frostwort, and 1 cactus. I can make 19 of those. What is it? Star bramble, 13 star bramble. So basically I've got enough star bramble for 2 of these. Ooh, that's even, yeah, more efficient there. All right, so I need 11 star bramble. Alright, there we go. And that's going to be 6 solar vine. Yeah, we'll just... I'm not worried about it being, like, lined up a certain way. I just want to make sure I get the right numbers. That's 6 solar vine. And a 3 frost wart. Where's... There we go. Targeting for the plants is really kind of problematic, if you ask me. In some cases, it's like, you're too close to it, but I'm not even, like, close enough to be in the way, really. And then I need 2 cactus. It's very cheap on that end. There we go. Alright, so that should be... That's enough for 2 circuit boards, which is 16 hours of grow time. If I am right on everything, that's 16, yeah. So, really, you could do it more efficiently. You know, like, you wouldn't need as many of the frost wart because that's an hour. But, remembering to come in and harvest certain ones every so often, just not worth it. You know, it's better just do a whole cycle at one time. Just like, if you can play multiple times a day, do living glass because you can harvest every 4 hours, a full cycle, and it'll end up making more money in the end. So yeah, that's 2 circuit boards, which, let me adjust everything. If you know, same amount, that's like per, oh look, there we go, yeah, look at those, they just sprung up, they're halfway through their cycle already. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the circuit board compared to living or liquid explosive, if the numbers are still correct, that's why I'm testing this, it's about 100,000 units more per item selling price. So in the end, if that's right, this will be, you know, replace this entire floor for circuit board production. I'd make a little bit more money. So that's why I'm testing this. Will I play any horror games again? You know, maybe. There are some games I've looked at that are, you know, like space-oriented games, like space survival, but it's not like this. It's horror survival, like you're, you know, trying not to die. That might be something I do exclusively as like a live stream thing, where maybe I do it and it's, you know, like I did Outlast, where I ate a habanero at the start of each video and tried to last. I might do something like that again, where I eat something really hot at the beginning or during the live streams, trying to make it harder for myself to concentrate and therefore more entertaining when I, you know, die because I'm not paying attention because of the fire in my mouth or something like that. But I don't have any concrete plans for that right now, Peter. Alright, there we go. There's that. Oh, I need to toss. Do I have room there? No, I don't. We'll start this one. Selenium. So I still have some available. And that will give me, you know, any of these farms, as long as you get the first group done, anything you harvest from that, instead of making the end product and selling it, just take that bit of resources and put it into another farm. You know, put it into more. Like, you start with one group, make more. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to do 3 whole-size farms or not. I think that'd be kind of interesting to have 3 floors, each one a full farm of 13 for each sellable resource. But in the end, really, beyond the testing part, it's, I want the efficiency, and being more efficient will be better. I think I'm going to leave that door there so I have maintenance access, but I think we're going to actually change this now. I want to take these out. So gamma root, the frost crystal, frostwort, BCM, yeah, that, anything I can replant, I'll be replanting. So, you You know, I'm gonna move out here. I can do this. Oh, lovely. I wonder how it would let me do this. Like, no, okay. Can I do? Oh, I can build off that. I mean, I guess I could do that floor. I could take out the glass and have it where it's all there. The thing I'm concerned with is if that has a biodome sticking out, is that going to make me hit it when I try to land? No, you don't have me scared. I'm not a fan of, like, the horror ones. I mean, it's not a case of, like, jump scares bother me. It's just, it's not that kind of game that makes me want to, like, keep playing. Maybe I'll just do a big cube room on it. Wonder if it would even, like, work coming out the side there. Let's see. Where? Nope, that's cylindrical. Yeah, maybe we'll separate out so I have a cylinder shape for that one, and then we're gonna do glass room. Oh. They just open up or they shut down? I heard noise and it kind of surprised me there. Alright, so there we go. We've got... Ooh, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Should have just done this to start with. We're gonna do that. And wow, look at that. I hate when it does that. I'm trying to place it. God, the placing in this is so bad. Like, you can't just say, here's green, and that's it. Not highlight 4 different spots adjacent to it and mess up my nice sealed-in room I had. Yeah, building in this game definitely could use improvements. Alright, so it's 16 slots in a biodome, but every time you put a door, you sacrifice 3 slots. And there we go with that, stupid. Yeah. So I just sacrificed 6 growing spots for that biodome. But there we go. It looks goofy, but it gives me room for other stuff that, you know, I don't need as much of. Wish I had a leveling function on this thing. I've seen other games do that, where you can have a thing that, like, flattens out the terrain. Why can't we have that here? Alright, let's finish this. Because I know I'm not going to have a living glass farm. That's not effective enough for me to bother with it in terms of how I play. So it does not make sense for me to have a full-size farm to make living glass, and I'm only going to need living glass on certain things, you know, on occasion. So why not instead have a smaller group of plants up here? That way I have these smaller farms for the ones I do not need huge amounts of production for, and I just slowly build up. Ooh, a bunch of Gravitino. I'm not sure even if I need that many, but hey, there we go. Alright, so I've got a lot of growing spots now outside of the big farm. And that's basically what this is going to be. This is a farming base now. This is all about growing stuff. That's what my big concern is for here. What I want to do instead is I want to build a second base somewhere, do it as like a mining gas collection type base, depending on what resources are available. I thought I had one. I had a planet, I believe. I'm trying to remember where it was. Not the Sunny Hoppers one. There's one I found that was actually fairly pleasant. And, you know, like, actually has fauna, because I want to have some kind of animal farming, since I don't have any animals close enough here. See, that might not be that bad. Wandering hotspots. We may go to Vetter Beta and try that. Blizzards, no, not worried about it. Dust storms. Wandering hotspots, you know, eerily calm. But lacking flora, no fauna detected. This is Prime Sonic's spot is greater than, you know, the fact that it's got toxic clouds. Oh yeah, where is it? I was in the Hakuna Matata foot system. Radioactive damp. Self-igniting storms, yeah, that's the one we went to. Nope. There needs to be some kind of, like, filtering option on this. Like, seriously. Let me filter by, like peaceful weather. Show me only the ones that have peaceful weather. That would be awesome. Absent flora. Yeah. Lacking fauna. Use of tent. Blasted atmosphere. Okay, we're not going that one. Lethal humidity. Alright, yeah, we're going to avoid the lethal humidity. Firestorm. Everything is just, everything's so... I'm leaning towards the, wandering hotspots one. Rich, low, wandering hotspots. You know what? Let's go with that one. The Senora system. We're gonna scout for a new base location too. We can find the right spot. We'll start a new base, and that's gonna be like. I mainly want to do oxygen, but I'm gonna look for metal deposits too. You've been playing original Subnautica, building bases. You're talking about since the update dropped earlier, Unforgiven, or just recently in general? Ooh. Big purchase of oxygen there. I'm still buying O2 because of chlorine expansion. That is still a very good way to make some money. Just not as quick and convenient as the farm. Alright, I am going to the Swanetti planet. There we go. Vetter, Beta, and... Oh, there it is, yeah. I remembered there was some spot I marked. I was like, hey, this is a good spot for a base. And of course, you know, it's the Timmy time. Hour, or 2 hours. Timmy! Hey. Looky. Look. You still have a treat there. Usually, Timmy, on that. Look. This is an exceptionally small bully stick for him. Usually they're like 4 times as thick as this. So this is going to take him like 5 minutes. Alright? Yeah, that's gone in 5 minutes. The thick ones take him a half hour. That's gone in like just 5 minutes at best. He's just gonna gnaw on it until it gets to the last nub, and then he's just gonna be tossing it around in his mouth. Yeah. I'm still getting over my my cough. My sinuses are fine. It's my cough is still a problem. Oh, yes, this one. This is one just because there's a nice landing spot here. Look at that. I thought I'd make a base here just because it's up top on this plateau. Not because I detected anything here, just because it's got a big plateau right there. And it's such a nice visual spot. We're going to look. Now that I got a nice little safe spot, I think I'm in this one. Yep. Okay. I need... Power will be great. Oh, gas. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. You find this little gas spot. Ah! Well. Might as well scan it. Alright. Tell me it's oxygen. Yes, oxygen. Hot spot. Alright. Right here. Where's I'm actually, yeah, like right here. What's bad is you have to have a base computer just to build the mining stuff. Totster, I'm doing okay tonight. You know, could be better, could be worse. Can't complain. Complain does no good. You know what? I think it's time to take these out because I'm getting irritated by the fact they're just shaking my screen so much. Ah, some more dites. Alright, so this little spot right here. There we go. My little vibrating or, you know, buzzing little marker. We're gonna go back this way. I really want to find something close to the plateau. I think that would be really nice. Can't remember if I actually looked for anything on the plateau. But yeah, my plan is I want to find a second spot to be an oxygen and maybe mineral mining type farm. You know, have two elements there with that and test that out. I want to test all the different money-making options and know what's best at different stages. So when I recommend something, I can say I tested this thoroughly. Not that, oh, I just ignored that type because I never bothered with it or it didn't seem like it was that efficient. I want to make sure I am testing. Alright, so it's still pointing to that same hotspot. Why can't I target another spot? Maybe I do have something over here. Oh yeah. Hey, this is a sunny planet. I can get by with solar panels here. Oh, hello from Uruguay. Yes, this is... I'm looking for a new base spot here. That's the goal. I want to find a new spot to build a new style base. And that's still gonna be too far down from up there, but maybe I can make it work. I'm finding this. I'm marking this. Potential B. Sulfurin. Okay, that's a cloud. That's sulfurin. That's like sulfurous urine. Well, great. Alright, I'm going all the way around this plateau. How about that? Oh, mining spot. Find that too, that's fine. I just so want to build here because, I mean, this just screams cool spot. D3S Ghost, hi, how are you? Thanks for joining in. I wish you could do something where it didn't just require this. Like, you could actually sit there and have it, like, handheld. Wait, what was it? What was it? Cobalt. That's okay. I mean, I could make a lot of money through cobalt cells, I guess. No, it really... I think I would be better off if I did cobalt. Using it to make, like, activated cobalt, whatever it is. Activate, something like that. So I'm gonna go find a gas spot somewhere around here, a good one. I just like the idea of building a base up there. I know it looks like such a cool spot. Oh, wow. Okay, well, did not mean to do that. I did not mean to go and, you know, conveniently launch myself right to the opening of a big gap. Ooh. Alright, it's still targeting that other one, like I'm not far enough away yet. Like, how far away do I need to be from that one over there? I mean, that's... Look at that. Look how far away it is. Maybe I'll just build a base there just because it's there. And then I'll find a better spot for the farming. You know, I feel like maybe I can make it work. Maybe I can stretch far enough to get that one over there tied to a base up there. That just seems so far away. No nearby hotspot, but it still gives me the little beep. Yeah, come on. I reset. Alright, I'm going top of the plateau again. I'm sure there's more plateaus around here than just that one. That's just, it's like the lonely one, you know? It's... I found some others that were not as tall. They were in a big group. That one is like, it's like the Lonely Mountain and you know, the Hobbit. It's just in the middle of nowhere. You know, somewhat rolling plains, hills, and then bam. You know, what is it? It's this thing from, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's the, was it Devil's Tower or something like that? It's the spot where the aliens said to meet them. I just really want a base on it. And it's a good size area. Come on. It's like a perfect place for a little base. I got plenty of room to dig down inside and then make a spot down below. I've got animals up here. Look, I've got little friends I can feed. I pick the right spot. I can build along the edge. Let's see. And it's just putting me in the wrong spot. It's like, yeah, there's the other ones here. Where's that one? See, it's not that far in terms of, I guess. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, they're gonna hit me. That's the sulfurin one. That's the one I want. I don't care about that. Of course, that does put me fairly close to that, too, if I built correctly. You know what? I like it, but I feel like I just want to find a different spot. We'll leave that there to market. We'll come back. I can go find other stuff. So. And a nice, convenient location next to a few little spots, too. It's not like I'd be on my own out here. Alright, we got another lonely one next to... Oh, I mean, at least nice little view of a wreck. That's really like... That's not even a plateau. That's just a big cone. I like the plateau. It's got a very, very flat top area, which is great. These is just a big, steep peak. I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to build, but it doesn't have that same feel as the big plateau. Oh. Oh. That looks like a resource depot. Alright. Take a look. Oh, this isn't that bad. It's not as wide as the other one. So, smaller base. I got that over there. They do have short-range teleporters. What if I did a base on this one and a short-range teleporter to teleport me to a base on the other one? And I have like a base on each plateau right here. I don't even know how far the short-range teleporters will work. That should be funny. Be like, it's Twin Peaks. It's the two towers. I'd have this tower base and that tower base. I'd just teleport between them. Wow, what's going on? Hey, why are my numbers all screwy? It's like it's getting louder. Like I'm getting closer, but the numbers are all screwed up. No nearby hotspot. Well, at least the numbers are not all freaking out crazy. There we go. Alright, so we got a mining hotspot. And then it screws up again. Wow, that's been really buggy. I want gas. I want an oxygen hotspot. That's what I'm looking for. Why is it like such a massive negative number and then goes to like, oh hey, it's 300 away? I think a cobalt deposit would have it like nearby. A nice little mining spot. Oh, it's a fireberry. Yep, we're gonna take fireberry. That looks like peppers. It's hot peppers. It's chili peppers. That's what it is. That fireberry. Yeah, right. You're not fooling anyone. That's chili peppers. Alright, somewhere in this area, I'm going to find a mining spot. You know, it'd be so much easier if they just made it where you didn't have to place a base computer down to build a mining setup. Oh, do I... Okay, I actually have a deposit. I mean, granted, I am a bit far away. Oh, I got another little spot there. Of course, none of them are going to be right next to the plateau. You know, be so convenient. Okay, there we go. Oh. I knew it was going to shoot him. I didn't expect it to launch him through the air. That's funny. So we got an oxygen one right here. That's still not close enough, I don't think, but we're gonna make it work. Wow, they're bouncy. They don't just like fall over dead. They bounce in the air. Except for him. Ooh. The heck? So with the floaty crystals that aren't showing up as anything special. Okay. So stabilized sodium doesn't float, is what I'm gathering from this. That tastes a good bit. Oh, tetracobalt. So it's just like random crystals of some material floating, you know, in place for some weird reason. Rare earth element. A rare metal element. There, okay. Yeah, alright. Sure. Why not? You know, it works, I guess. ion battery can go to use. There we go. Ooh, more fireberry. Of course, dihydrogen jelly. You know, I have not had to use dihydrogen jelly in quite a while. Okay, maybe there's actually gonna be some useful stuff. Let's, I love how, even though I said mark that right there like that, it shows up there, it decided to stop showing up for some reason. Like, if I mark it... Oh, here we go. Firestorm. Okay, great. So, not the best planet, after all. But, still okay. How about this? I'm up high, so I'm above the firestorm, right? Yeah, Oh, hey. I think I started sliding. I did not even notice that. Right there. So we actually have a monolith in between here and where I was going to build another base. And I think they just flew right through the middle of it. Or is it that plateau? I mean... Yeah, okay. So there's a plateau there. There's a plateau there. That's taller. That looks a little bit wider. I don't care. I can make them all teleport. But there's that cloud right there. So I'm thinking I'm going to build on this spot. Yeah, we're going to do... base computer. I so wish this would let you, you know, move things around. Like, move it. I don't even know how I want to build this. Another one over there. You know what we'll do? Right here. Alright, now I can build more. Right? No? Been a while since I've done this. Claim base. Claim big base. Big area all over. And I just noticed, oh, you know, salvage container. I want to say I noticed a landing spot down below. One of the little ringed landing spots. You know what? We're going to start with, yeah, square room right here at the edge. I'm getting rid of this. This will definitely be one I end up changing a lot on, I'm sure. And a hollow door. There we go. And need the ramp. And I'm inside. No power, but at least I'm out of the weather. There we go. You know. Now, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I think the storm stopped. So I have no power hotspots here. So we're gonna do just solar panels, and I think I have enough to make this really work well. We're actually, you know what? I'm not sure how I want to do this. This is gonna be a you know, livestock area. I know that. That looks out there, so that's like the high point. I'm gonna build down and build the landing pad below, or something like that, maybe, or build up. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, let me move out. This is where I'm gonna make them mad. They'll attack me while I'm doing this, I'm sure. Alright, we're going to take that out and redo it. That. And I'm just going to build the landing pad off of it. Is it? No. Oh, what's the landing pad? It's just the tech. Ooh, I'm gonna use a I'm gonna do an Esocraft thing here too this time. Oh yeah, no metal plating. Alright, that's fine. I can handle that. Let's do... What did I do for the other part? Oh, I know. I just did the basic metal floor, I think is... I think that's what I did. I'll place a couple of these. And this is going to be like the solar panel spot, kind of like how I have it on the other base. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll do... I feel like certain things still could be done so much better than they are in the game right now. Oh, sorry, Mr. Creature Thing. I am kicking you out. There we go. Alright, so solar power. Because, you know, I need at least some power on this initially. I'm thinking we'll do the batteries over here. I'm going to do a similar thing to the other base. I need to make sure they stay a little bit of distance between them, because otherwise you end up with weirdness in the wiring, not wanting to connect. Oh yeah, metal plating, of course. Again, this is where I just need to go and buy like a ton of metal plating shortly. Definitely could be done better to let you craft stuff in large bundles. I mean, multiplier keys like shift would be so helpful. You know, something like that. Absolutely would make sense. Like, oh yeah, we're going to give you this multiplier key. Have fun with it. I'll start here. That gives... I don't need that many battery packs, I think, initially, so... Of course, I'm out of gold. You know what? Yeah, we'll start with this. And, sure, we'll do that. Let me actually think about this. Where's this? Is it that? No, that's what I did. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. That's gonna be the switch. I feel like I'm about to be attacked. I'm hearing them being very irate with me. Is what it sounds like. And there it goes. It gives that weirdness there. Alright, and... oh, hold it. Hey, Paul, thanks for making it. So I did 2 switches on the other one. I had a switch for feeding everything into it. To that. From there, and then I had a switch that fed off of that, I think. I'm gonna have that connect to here. So that's power to that, which is going to also be power to this. There we go. So now I have some power for a moment. Oh, and I'm out of gold completely on that. Great. Hang on. Come here. Come here, alien Bambi. Whoa. I fed him. Why is everybody else coming in? It's like the petting zoo. It's like pigeons. You throw a few little things down and all of them swarm around you. Yeah, I'm definitely having like a little feeding thing up here. This is going to be a new spot for that. Alright. Hey, you get out of my house. That's not cool. Teleport module. Oh, carbon nanotube. Okay, good. At least it's not saying you're out of gold. Or... this is just temporary. Why are you getting inside my... why are you pooing in my house? Okay, there's a problem here. You're pooping in my house. It's not much, but don't do that. Wow. It's a lot of poo. Alright, yeah, this is... automation is going to be the key thing here. And that other stuff from the other base. I need stuff from the other base. Also need to just go buy a bunch of gold now, I think. Let's go, yeah, let's go to space station again and buy some stuff. There we go. I'm gonna buy some more oxygen just so I'm prepared. I could buy the ferrite dust for making stuff, or I could just buy some metal plating. Let's do like 40. I'll come back for more later. There we go. Good thing of making money from my farming on the other base. I can buy stuff easily. Saves me having to go farm for things like this. Definitely wish there was more storage space capable in this game. Like I said, just the 10 that have like 5. I would much rather have it be like, oh yeah, you got these 10 storage rooms, but each one holds like 20 or 30 slots worth of stuff. Be cool. Timmy could have a little spacesuit to fly around in. I don't think he's gonna fly very much. He's more like drift in space while he takes a nap. Actually, considering how he acts when I pick him up at times, he probably just flail around, freaked out, not knowing what's going on. Alright. Let's see. I've got... oh yeah, processed meat. I've got this stuff for saving my oxygen capsules a bit. There we go. Now. Like that. Okay. And now, back into camera mode. Whoa! My ship's floating. Magic ship. Oh yeah, look at that. So I got a landing pad now. With nothing holding it up. Somewhere down there is the oxygen spot. Well, actually, you know what? I've not done this. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in place. And find it. Oh, actually. Oh, I need to go get that one. I've got one already built that I can't use. Short range teleporter. There we go. Okay. There you go. Alright. Short range teleporter. And wiring. Somebody coming and stealing my spot. Alright, now I've got to find where the heck that little resource deposit is. Hey man, can you move? Oh. Well, I'm about to move this anyway. Rotated the wrong way. Ah ha 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 ha! That was funny. That was kind of funny. I'm glad I got to do that to him. Punishment for taking my parking spot. I think that's... Yes, that's the right orientation now. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna make a separate pad for them to land on, then just continuously break it down while they're on it. To punish them for parking. Actually, that's one of the mods I'll probably install first. There is a mod that shuts it off where they cannot land on your landing pad. I'm like, that's the most useful mod I think you could have come up with for this game. I gotta go collect the other marking point too. There we go. Taking my landing spot. I wonder if you could tie the teleporter here to multiple ones. I'm assuming I just walk in, it teleports me. Depending on, you know, where it's tied to. It'd be cool if you could tie it to different ones, so I could have one there and one out there. Alright, there's decent stuff here. Oh, now it's all broken again. Like, seriously. I'm looking in the right direction. It's out that way. But it's no longer marking the spot I had marked. And I'm not gonna get back up here without the ship at the moment. So, yeah, this is going to wait. I'll move that over. Actually, I know what I want to do. Oh, yeah, okay, I can't just attach direct, so... I want to see if this will work with it. If it does, I'm going this route. If not, Now here, see, there it's attaching right in the center. It's got like a marked spot for it. I don't know why it wouldn't do that. I mean, that's one round room versus another round room. They're both round. Why can't it attach in the other one in the middle too? Now I've got plenty of glass, so we're gonna do nice viewpoint. Worst case, I've got stuff for making plenty of glass at the other location as well. There we go. Yeah. All right. So nice little spot for my portal there. Maybe a robot to seek out. That could be useful, I guess. You know, depending on the situation. Oh, I do like that. That looks kind of nice. All right. So now the plan is I need to build downwards, and for that I'm going to stick with my new favorite building option in this, the cuboid room. And I think the problem is I'm in the way. Yep, there we go. Okay. At least this way I can clear a nice drop. Okay, where did I place this other one accidentally? It placed one and I'm not seeing it. Can I not build any further down? I think it has made it where I can't go any further down. That's very flat. You know what? Let's do... Yeah, I believe that's what's happened. Oh wait, that's I can use this ladder there. Oh yeah, I think that's what's happened. I think it has gone so far down that it's like you cannot dig through this area now. It does that. For some strange reason, like... Or maybe it worked. It's just... Yeah, I'm sorry. There's just still so many bugs in this. Like, that was a big bug. I think I just lost a bunch of resources now. And for some reason it kicked me out of build mode. Yep, I think I'm at that point. It's not going to let me build any further down. Which sucks. For some reason it's like, oh yeah, you can't dig any further than this. I thought it was a lot lower than that. Like, you know, they don't want you digging all the way down into the planet's core, but apparently once you get past a certain point, it stops letting you dig, period. Got phosphorus deposit. Okay, that's going to be helpful. Here, I was going to build all the way down. Through there. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... Make sure I'm orienting the right way. I was going to dig out that way. And again, what the heck? What the heck, devs? This is pretty messed up right here. Unbreakable strands of terrain. So they just do not want you building inside the terrain at all in this. Like, they just made no point in making it work that well with the terrain. Well, then that kind of changes things a bit. Because this is going to get moved. Ooh, wait a second. Oh. Yeah, that's not worth anything. That's useless. Delete. Delete. And ready? Delete. Ha ha ha. No, we may go a little bit bigger here. Let's go with that. What? Really? I am missing glass. Out of all the things I could be missing, I'm missing glass. Oh, and my power's out. Well, great. Oh, sun's coming up soon, so that's good. I'll just clear some stuff out. There we go, we got power. Alright, that's it. I'm going to the previous base, my hizzle. I'm gonna grab some supplies. It's so weird, it does not let you work with the terrain any better than it does. I understand, you know, like Subnautica, lots of problem with terrain generation. Now, I've heard with big bases, when they still use the workshop, that there was a lot of problems with terrain issues, and I've seen it with the original base. Load in the game, and I'll see all the terrain still there, and it takes 30 seconds for it to catch up and, you know, remove it so I can actually move around my base. But still, that's disappointing. You know, you can't do that sort of thing. So I guess we'll just have it be like a big base that comes off the side of the plateau that goes to another plateau type thing, and then... Come on now. Are you kidding me? I filled that in, and it has already messed that up again. I think I'm just going to end up continuing to have issues now with this base. Hello, Dragon Tech. Thanks for joining in. How far along has it come? I would say it's definitely a lot more interesting, more enjoyable to play than it was in any of the previous major iterations, but it still has a ways to go before it's really complete. There's just so many things that are just, like, not done anywhere close to how they're done with other games of similar style, but for the most part, I mean, it's still way better than it used to be. I think I have destabilized sodium in one of these. There we go. I want to say I've got that rare metal element 2 somewhere. I wasn't even looking for it. Maybe. There it is. Yeah, it's on the starship. Mordite, I do not need. Frost crystal I can use. And my space peppers are definitely being kept here. Alright, I'm going... Oh, yeah. Chromatic metal. And then we're going to do some glass. Third good reason to have a lot of frost crystal. I can make a lot of glass without having to wait for it to process through the silicate powder. Half of my stockpile gone now. I may be doing a few more plants for the frost wart. And back to the new outpost. Yeah, that was one of the things I know a lot of people got very bored with it quickly early off because it was just wandering around. Now there's like, with the Beyond update, you have the anomaly. There's actually more story. There's more building elements. The anomaly has missions, so you can improve your standing with different factions, things like that. Let's see what. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to take that out. All right, we're going to do. I was going to do this. I didn't have any glass. And there I am, landed just in the middle of nowhere. Actually, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it differently. Let me see if I can make this work the way I want. Oh. Not gonna give me the option. So this is gonna be the part that kind of goes down a bit, I think. It's gonna be a weird one to build. Yeah, some of the building of this is just so weird. That. And... there we go. Alright, so landing spot above. And then that. It looks funny, but it will work. There we go. Alright, now. I get to. Let me select. Ah! There we go. And of course we need a door. Went out to the landing pad. So now, nice landing pad. I'm just gonna do. Wait, no. That right there. We're gonna have this kind of. If I get the line up the way I want. There we go. And that should power up because it's inside, right? Yes. Great. And I have glass, so let's do some more solar panels. Or not glass, metal plating and gold. Right, ran out of gold. Tons of metal plating, ran out of gold. But I should have plenty now for another group of solar panels. Honestly, right now I think the battery should be sufficient that I currently have. Could be wrong, but I think it should be enough. I hate how badly the targeting is. You can't see hardly what it's actually targeting on those. Alright, that one's going. We're gonna do this. This. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this building-wise that's very similar to Subnautica, but there's I mean, it's, especially in terms of the way certain things snap, but there's also a lot more, I would say, versatility than what Subnautica offers, because you can build individualized components that connect to other things, like, you know, how I can place the solar panels very easily here, and then I can place just a plain flat platform for those that is, but you look at it now, you can see it's not even lined up with this. So there's more versatility overall in this, I would say, than in Subnautica. But it's very similar, actually, in the way it builds, almost identical to it. Break your pellets. Oh. Hi, Peter. Well, what you missed is I found a new base location. And I'm trying to get a base started up here. Alright, we're going to do a feeder. And it looks like I ran off all the alien creatures up here. Maybe I did have some at the other base and I just forgot. I definitely want to build down. At some point. Like, oh yeah, I'm building all the way down so I can have an exocraft parking spot below. Teleport cable. There, okay, that's the other thing. I don't know why the teleport cable is not with the teleporter in the same menu. That's very weird that you would not have that in the same menu section. I mean, that's just so odd. Alright, storm coming in. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are charging up. I should be good to go for a little while once night hits. We got that. We got a spot here I can build downwards, build more levels, and then I have a nice spot here to climb up top. I still got to figure out what to put in here. I don't even, you know, kind of bait to actually use for over here. And there's the firestorm. All right. Actually, I'll do. I know I need to still build up here somewhat. Let's oh. Let's do some windows with the glass I still have. Oh, one glass. Oh, yeah, 13 glass. Okay, yeah. At least do that. And then we'll have some kind of welcome thing there on the walls, I guess. So, land there, come in, hi, how are you? Come on down. We got creatures over here being fed, hopefully. Either, I'm thinking, yeah, still that one, because that's the direction I have a gas pocket I can harvest from. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the fun part. Now let's I think when you're using camera controls, it should shut off everything else. Oh look, there's my my spot where I could not break those part. Look, it's the jaws of unbreakable terrain. That's just bad design right there. A bad game design. I'm hoping if I build low enough, it will extend my range on the build menu option. When I'm trying to build stuff, I'll be able to go lower. And what we're gonna do. I'm freaking out there a little bit. We'll do a biodome so I have a nice view when I come all the way down there. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to climb back up. If I can climb back up, I need to put a lot of ladders in there too. I got power, but no creatures coming in. That's still generating. That's still good. Maybe I can do what? Yeah, livestock unit, which I'm missing. I don't even have polyfiber. I'm not sure how to make that. Alright, I'm going to try doing the ladders for this, I guess. This is gonna be like the longest ladder climb possible. You see, there's terrain that will not go away. It's bad with the terrain. I'll say that. The building should work better with the terrain than it does. That's something that they need to fix. It's something they should have fixed long ago, considering how long building's been in the game. Also, make it where I don't need to build a base computer just to build a harvesting station setup. It's like knocking me off of the wall and making me grab the ladder on the way down. Like, not even give me a choice. That could have been done better as well, I would say. Can I do a door? Yes, I can do a door here. How about that? Okay, so somehow it wasn't wanting to let me line up to it there. That's weird. Nope, outside the base range. Still. YouTube is not giving the live notifications. Yeah, I know. I hear that from other people. It's like, you can watch every single No Man's Sky live stream I do, and then for some reason, YouTube will say, oh, you haven't watched enough of his content on that, so we're not going to let you know that he's live about No Man's Sky. I'm sorry, this... I should be able to build further down. I think I'm going to end up having to build, like, a base station somewhere. You know what, I'm going to do it this way. I guess, yeah, I could go it that way. Alright, let's see. If I take that out and that. I just want to keep building downwards and see if I can get far enough down that I can extend my base build, or my base building area, like how I've got that reach from there all the way down to reach the spot where I need to build an harvesting thing. I mean, why is that not independent? Why is the gas extractor or something like that not independent? That just makes no sense to me. I mean, why is that something I have to build a base computer to place down? And yeah, here goes that long climb up. So it's like, you want to build a scenic spot, but to make use of like a gas extractor or something like that, that's not close to that scenic spot, you're pretty much stuck. You're going to have to not build in that scenic spot, or build the scenic spot and not worry about using the gas extractor or something like that, unless you can find one extremely close. I'll probably end up, instead of building a base going all the way across to the other plateau, I'll end up building a base down on the ground level just for harvesting the oxygen, just for doing the gas extractors down there, and have it teleport back up here so I can teleport down there to get the supplies and then come back up. Even though I should just be able to build it as one base, honestly. And somewhere, I think it was right in there, is where the gas extractor thing is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just really extend my building range down so I can hopefully build out. It seems like it handles building further and further away fine. I'm gonna have to get some more supplies to build more of the cuboid rooms down there. Where am I at? And this may not last the whole night. Yeah. This is gonna take some practice. And of course, now I built here, all the animals that were swarming around up here are gone. So guaranteed this is gonna end up being like a waste of time. I'm gonna try to make this work, but if it ends up being I can't do anything production-wise up here, really, I'm gonna strip this all down and build somewhere lower. We'll build, like, between the two plateaus instead. Maybe it'll stop at least parking my ship in the middle of the air. I like how apparently that is landing area not clear because it's a bowl. I mean, this would be alright, so I could see, you know, have a nice view at least. Alright, I'm pretty sure it was a little bit closer than that. Okay, I'm aiming for that one. And it's over here. You know, it'd be nice if it stopped turning off my markers for these. You know, I mark where it is, and then it says, oh, yeah, you're not searching for that anymore. This better be that oxygen one. Yep. Okay, oxygen. How about this? There we go. There's my hot spot. Well, I'll just do that. I'll park a little geo-roamer bay. I'll buy my batteries. Yeah. I had to go get my chip. Now I'm gonna see if I can make that work, but I have a feeling that's not going to work, and I'm apparently targeting towards the wrong plateau in the end anyway. I may very well be starting next week's stream, but guess what? I completely tore that other base design out, and now I have this one. Oh, I love how my marker only shows up with the little icon there. It doesn't even have like a, you know, hey, this is what you marked earlier. At least it's better than when it deletes my marker for the gas pocket. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna put like this here. And I got a vehicle. I want to, yeah. I'm probably going to tear that base out, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. Build somewhere in this area so I have the hotspot. I mean, there's a mining hotspot nearby. I can get by with solar power for here. I may very well just build something so I can use this and a mining hotspot and just be kind of like over here with a nice view of 3 plateaus, I think. I really want to do a mining spot. And look, there's creatures here, whereas up there, all the creatures disappeared. Maybe I could build down in there and still easily reach over here. Yeah, that's gonna come out. I can already say it. I'm gonna end up tearing that down. I'm gonna move down here and build down in this little spot, I'm sure. That's gonna be my project this week. That and testing out my my circuit board farm and getting all the numbers done right on that. I wonder what exocrafts can I... Oh, wait. I'm gonna put that in my starship. That's where it was supposed to be, yep. What exocrafts do I have? I forgot. I have enough. Oh. Nomad. Light exocraft. It looks like it's got wheels, like a hover type thing. Actually, I want. Yeah, we're. Wow. Okay, so I get the vehicle even if I destroy the parking spot. Well, how do I get rid of the vehicle? I can't delete the vehicle. That's kind of bad. What if I want to delete the vehicle? Alright, not forget. Save beacon. Gives me a little mark, just like I have that other save beacon nearby one of the other plateaus. Alright, you know, I haven't done an ESO craft. I haven't done a roamer or anything like that. Let's go for a little drive. I feel like I'm in a moon buggy. It does not have the controls I would expect. Ooh yeah, afterburner. Can I dig it? You mean the like the ESOcraft thing? I could try. Wow. So round wheels apparently give me a super amount of grip. Look, I have driven up to the point I'm on my way up to the top of the plateau. If I had targeted on the right spot. Oh no, I'm slipping. I'm gonna get it. I almost was able to drive up to the base. Now that's some tire power right there. That's some grip. Alright, it's got a charge thing. How? Signal booster. Recharge equipment. Okay, so I'd have to install a scanner for it. I guess that's so you don't have to get out to scan constantly while you're driving around. Oh yeah. No Man's Sky drift. There we go. Dig it. No. Can't mine it. Yeah, okay, so they apparently give you no way to just get rid of the exocraft. I guess it's indestructible. You're supposed to keep it, and then you use something to summon it again elsewhere on the planet. So, yeah, I'm going to end up building a base over here. That's what's going to happen. I'm just going to build a base. You know, I might build something off the side of the, you know, plateau there. It's not that far away. I think I can make that work. Build where it comes out of the plateau, and I can build basically down into the ground and still have, like, I'm building in the shadow of the plateau for some protective shelter, you know, from at least wind in one direction. Or if I build in the little, you know, giant's footprint, then it should also give me some protection there. Yeah, I believe I can make this stretch. I mean, a lot easier. I could stretch a build from there to here to get that to work than what I'm having to do with that building straight down. I'm going to get this done. Then my next base, I think, is going to be a water base, an underwater base. Just building underwater for the theme, not even worried about production. Of course, I'll go check like that plateau and that plateau, just to make sure there's not like perfectly placed gas pockets on either of them, so that I'm like, oh yeah, look, I just build here and I'm fine. There we go. Oh well, it's the start of a new base. I'm not sure what my Exocraft is doing. Oh. Wow, that is a very strong animal to kick the Exocraft up like that. At least they are hanging around now, not running away because I've, parked here. Yeah, alright. Well, usually I go 2 hours on these streams. We were just past 2 hours, so, we're going to go ahead and get ready to call it an evening. Plus, I'm still getting over my cough. But thanks for hanging out with me, and Timmy, everybody. Thanks for, sticking around after I did all my farm testing originally, trying to find the new base location. I'm going to be doing some more testing on the farming stuff, the actual, plant this stuff, harvest it, make this, and get everything fine-tuned in my spreadsheet. And I'm going to be working on getting at least an oxygen farm. Preferably would be to get also a mining type setup and see how that works in terms of how easy it is to set up, what kind of profit do you get from it, how readily can you set it up earlier in the game, is it viable late game. I want to know all the aspects of that, so when I say this is my preferred way to make money in the long run because it lasts longer, it's because I've actually tried all these different methods. So I'm going to be doing some more testing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, Timmy. He'll get up for snacks. He won't get up if I ask him, I say his name. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. 2 days, normal time, if, you're anywhere else in the world other than the U.S. Normal time for the Subnautica stream. I will be checking and doing some testing with Mon to make sure that the mods are working again. If they're not working, then we probably won't be able to do the Subnautica stream this Saturday, because I won't be able to do anything if my mods are broken and it breaks all my modded content. But, as long as, if it's actually a problem with the new update, Subnautica, I'm sure QMods will have a fix in the next day or so. So, expect Subnautica stream Saturday normal time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and Timmy and Not. I'm Mr. Spicy. Be sure to, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you guys next time.